If it were up to me, we wouldn't let people on the ship we haven't.
I wasn't aware we had visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care they have scorch marks on them anyway.
Did we fix it? Did we fix it? Please. I think I fixed it. Please don't let it be robotic. Please don't let it sound bad. Please say, somebody in the chat, please say it's fixed and it doesn't sound horrible. I can cut all this other shit out. I can cut it out and it can look like there was no issues from the beginning. Please tell me it's fixed.
Yay!
Yes, that's what I'm talking. Please tell me it's not robotic. Please tell me it sounds like whenever it sounds occasionally when it sounds good, like in it and it doesn't sound like it's like in a tunnel being echoed by a robot. Yes. Teamwork makes the friggin' dream work. That's what I'm talking about. That's literally what you guys missed when my mouth was moving and there was no audio going. I was literally talking about teamwork. I shouted out Thorjan, Will, Bad, and Ghost already being in the chat, appreciating y'all, hoping you guys had a good Sunday. And I was specifically at the point where I was talking about Backbone 420 and how they had been giving me some tips on the load order for my It's Poly B mods. I did that. I moved them up under the original framework Grindterra mod at the top of my load order. Those seem to be good. I think I fixed the load order. The main culprit, shout out OG Tennessee if you watch this. If you're here now or if you watch it on playback, you were the one who said, I think, that it was the most likely the companion dialogue framework. So I did a cardinal sin in load order management, and I just cut it out, right? We just cut it out, and I removed it completely. I didn't disable it. I deleted it, and I think it's fixed. I think it's fixed because Sarah had a custom dialogue with the first dude when we got to the scow. We've caught back up. We refought through the dungeon, and we caught back up to the scow, and I chose a different dialogue option than I did on stream the other night, and it triggered a response from Sarah, and the full cinematic played, and we were both like, oh, Sarah's talking! Sarah's talking, and it didn't crash. So we're hoping. I saved, and I'm going to save again when we get out of this. I'm going to save so much. I'm going to do so much saving. It's going to be ridiculous. So this doesn't happen again. Please keep me to that. We're going to save so often. But I think it's fixed. So the plan is we're gonna get through the scow. We're gonna get through the tragedy that I keep building towards for Brit that I'm trying not to spoil. We're gonna show it off as it happens for us. The two companions that are gonna be in the mix are Sam, who is the one who had the broken stuff on the eye, and Sarah, who is now forced to be our companion in the field. And we're gonna find out what happens from there. Somewhere around the end of that, we're going to take a brief break. And then when we come back, I was saying that Britt was the one, actually, who was saying, I want you to do some more exploring specifically for Xenos. I want you to go out and catch a couple Xenos or whatever. So, Ghost, that's what Britt is on me about, wants me to do at some point this evening. So that's hopefully how we're going to end the stream on a high note. We've got to a low point in the story, but with success, without crashing. And then we'll go have some fun. Looking for some Xenos to capture, right?
Right.
I guess they also missed for the recording so I can use it in footage later. What's up, everybody? Tommy here, Math Productions. We got Britt. We got Pongo. He was in the camera earlier. He's run off now. We're going to go full screen on the game screen now, and we're going to get right to it. Oh, the last thing I was droning on that they heard nothing about. It's hot as F. Here. We live in Indianapolis. If y'all are in the Midwest or the Mid-Atlantic, anywhere on the East Coast, it is stupid hot right now and for like the rest of the week. We are sweating already. We had a fun day. On the way back up from a big mall near us, we watched or listened to Thorgen, their stream that they were doing for a little bit here earlier this evening. It was a fantastic stream as always. Absolutely enjoy watching or even just listening to Thorgen. Right?
Yeah, he's got a good voice.
It's so soothing, I swear. And she'd be making fun of me. I'd be loving like the ASMR type, not the weird, ASMR type videos, but like, like the Reiki ones, which I guess some people are going to say those are weird or whatever, but like, I like those, you know what I'm saying? So like somebody that has a good voice, I love a good speaker. I very much so enjoy a good speaker, so Thorgen, I like listening to you speak. I'm not going to lie. I'm not one of those people who hates listening to themselves speak, though. I am absolutely one of those people who is fine with listening to myself speak.
I'm probably more on the other end than you.
That's fair, for sure. We're going to do just like last time. We're going to get the one... Oh, you told me that you had a different idea. What was your idea?
I don't know if I'll remember.
It's probably on these options here.
Let's see.
What you thinking?
First or last?
First or last? If you ain't first, you're last. It was probably maybe not. It was. Either way, we're going to auto-persuade. I am that dude, though. I be telling people all the time, you know what second place is?
First place loser? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Second place is the first loser. Great job.
I don't know if I agree.
Ricky Bobby, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't first, you're last. But we got this. This is what we should have done last night. Let me repeat it, actually. The quote specifically. If you didn't see the upload I did, completely making fun of myself, you absolutely should and laugh with me at myself. Because I literally said at this point right here, we're going to shoot somebody off top, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get a better weapon, and then we're going to save.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
And we're going to get a better weapon, or we're going to save. And you know what I did? I picked out a different weapon, and you know what I didn't do? Save. I was in here. I said it, and I didn't do it. It was so stupid. It was all my fault. I picked up this weapon somewhere along the line, and I got a couple rounds for it. We're definitely about to use that bad boy. That's from the Project Warfare mod. The main one or the add-on. I don't know. By 510 Deshaun. Oh, I almost did it again. I almost did it again.
Oh my gosh, just save.
Okay, we did a hard save. We didn't do it that time. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, so far so good, right? We had the... started out with like a super long wait screen at the beginning, and then we had like a handful of minutes where there was no sound coming out. No idea. They're saying sounds good, so hopefully the fan's not in there, because again, it is stupid hot. Like, stupid hot. Luckily, I don't have a great cam, so y'all probably can't see in great detail, like, you know that look that people have whenever, not Brit, okay, because she's gorgeous, but me, I feel it
No.
in my eyes right now. That look when people are hot, you know what you know what I'm saying? You're just like, you look hot.
Yeah.
I feel like if the camera was better, it might be more apparent.
When it's 92 degrees, everyone looks
Well,
hot.
plus the humidity. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We don't live in a dry environment. This dude just walks so slow, though. So slow.
He goes at his own pace.
I'm not gonna. I want to repeat literally the stream from last night and start quoting Steven
I already
Seagal
thought of
movies
it.
again.
I thought of it too.
Anytime now, we are scarred from that movie.
Scarred by Seagal.
Anytime somebody says something about somebody else walking.
Sheesh.
All right, so finally we're here. Oh, look at that guy. Hey, buddy. We're not... I laugh because he does not look like a pirate. That dude does not look... I'm not scared of that dude. I'm sorry. All right, come on. All right, we're going to save even again to be extra sure. Because I have two ideas. Two ideas on this, okay? So we're going to try the dialogue one like we did yesterday, or whatever day it was when it crashed. We're going to try that and hope for the best. If that doesn't work, we'll respawn in right here quickly enough. And I'm going to try another option to see if we can just attack off top. And if we just... I don't know. I don't want to do that. That's the last choice. But this should work. It worked earlier. We've already seen it work. And I haven't even turned off or like reloaded the game or anything since then. Like we literally saw it. Shocked, happy Pikachu faced each other. And then we paused it and decided, yeah, let's do this real quick. Okay, come on. This is what we tried last night. Please. Please. Come on. Just don't crash. Just let Sarah talk. It's just slowly, it's building the anticipation. Please. Yes! Yes, we fixed it! Success! So I will go in the mod description where I've been copy and pasting the load order or whatever in all these streams. I will definitely make the addition or the changes that I did. It was moving the It's Me Poly B environmental mods up to the top under the original framework or whatever. It was removing the companion dialogue framework that I had no need for anyway. And that was clearly what was causing the issues. Then I also added 3 more mods. If you didn't see the upload on the channel this morning, there's a payloads, quality of life, cheat type mod from Ghost Rider that we definitely added in. And then 2 from Bag Clams, 83 Gaming. One of them is a cargo module, like cargo space multiplier for the ship habs. And then the other one is the Math Dark Fang Mach 1. Hands down the best Class B ship in the game now. Absolutely. Even without the name Math in it. And the reason for my homie making that ship, which is incredible. I'm very, very thankful and appreciative. We're definitely going to grab that, by the way. Probably on the way to getting some Xenos, because I want to go to Alpha Tierna, because one of my favorite Xenos that I want to get for Brit is there. So, you know what? Neon City's on the way. We can go ahead and we'll use the cheat terminal. We'll give ourselves level 3 piloting. We'll hold off on the level 4 payloads. We'll build towards that one. The mod's at least in the load order. But I'll put those load orders in the description, and I cannot wait to show off in the actual playthrough series that we're doing the Math Dark Fang Mach 1. It's such a freaking sweet ship. It's so cool. But look, report me for piracy, whatever. But I need this artifact. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We missed out on a bunch of other dialogue, which sucks. But at least, you know what I'm saying? That's fixed. I don't know if it was removing the companion dialogue. That's the one that makes 99% sense to me. I shouted out OG Tennessee. I'm pretty sure they were the one on the last stream, specifically in the chat, that told me that's probably the culprit. But also then again, like I said, I moved up some of the Grindterra mods. and then I added in those other 3. So we're going to grab this, right? And remember he said we can't have it. So if I take it, that's why he was talking about piracy. He's going to report me for being a pirate. He's also going to try to attack me, and he's got all them MFers, right? That's why I wanted a good gun, so I don't have to take too many hits. We're going to steal that and then just shoot him when he starts attacking us, because if we can injure him, he'll call off his goons. He'll be pissed about it. We're going to have a bounty on us for being a pirate. We can deal with that, no problems. But we got to shoot him off top.
Oh.
See? Just do it off top. Just do it off top. Just, you're not going to kill him, so you don't have to feel like a murderer. But yeah, this gun is friggin' sweet, right? That could just... Tell your crew to stand down and no one gets hurt, Petrov. But if... Oh, Sarah liked that. I thought Sarah was going to not like that. But Sarah liked that. Okay. See, I don't dislike Sarah. I really don't dislike... I don't dislike any of them. I like all of them. So it's going to make the next thing suck even more. So, like, if you have to fight your way out, you can grab that cutter if you don't have a cutter. Cut that out. And then there's a quick back way out that way. But if you just start blasting off top, get Petrov to call off his goons, you don't got to worry about all these dudes. I get so upset with the younger people I work with that have co-opted the word goon and it no longer means thug or anything like that. I refuse to acknowledge the new definition.
Yikes again.
Right? I'll be hearing this shit. I'll be like, who raised you? That's not what that means. Alright, so I'm running through this and not talking. It's really easy to find your way back out. This, like, hose thing, like I was saying in the other stream, for the most part, you can just follow that hose thing, and it'll basically lead you right back out where you need to get to. Another, though, reminder, I've only talked about it once before, pull your scanner out. Aim at the little circle if you don't see the arrows right away. But as long as there is a clear enough pathway between you and the quest marker you're trying to get to, the scanner can be helpful in helping you find your way. But we're back to the ship. Get in the cockpit. Right on, for sure, Bad. Hope to catch you later, man, for sure. If not, have a great night as always. I'll definitely talk to you soon, for sure. Thank you for calling me, too. Legitimately, I was like, that's Bad. Bad's calling me right now? What is Bad doing calling me right now? And then it clicked. Oh, if Bad's calling me right now and he's in the chat while we're streaming, there's probably an issue with the stream. I may have had a couple of drinks at dinner, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a grown man. So. All right, we're in New Atlantis. We're gonna get contraband scanned. Are you ready for this? This is when
I don't know.
This is when the stuff hits the fan. Are you ready to cry? I know you cry sometimes. You are a Cancer. It's season of the Cancer right now. You know what I'm saying? What is this thing? Do I have contraband on me? Oh, I messed up. Look, we're just going to stand down. I didn't just jump right to the lodge like a dummy. I went into orbit. Remember I told you that, whatchamajig, he's going to call us in for piracy or whatever. Yeah, so wouldn't you know it, we're trying to quickly get to something, and something forces us. This is a Bethesda game. This is what I've learned from Fallout 4. You set out trying to help another settlement that called for help, and then you encounter some other stuff, and it just takes you off. So look, you see SysDef, basically the United Colonies Police Department, right? Mm-hmm. This sucks, because this is going to take us like 5-10 minutes, at least, for sure. But the United Colonies Police Department decided that since we have a bounty for piracy, that they are going to not take us to like the police department holding cell security office that's right there at the spaceport at New Atlantis. No, we're gonna go to the UC. I think it's the UC Vigilance. I think is what it is. It's a star station basically, or an M-class ship. This is Commander Akande, and he actually wants to talk to us about some stuff. Look, just let me pay my fine so I can get out of here. He's got a file on us. He knows that we dabble in xenobiology. We're gonna fall in line? What are you talking about? Why didn't I just fast travel right to the lodge?
I don't know.
I thought I did. Yeah, let's just get to the point, bro. Oh, don't play that. Just get to the point, bro. We don't need formalities. So, I'll talk over him a little bit. So, you know how we've met the Crimson Fleet, right? There's the regular spacer pirates, like bad guy, generic bad guys. I honestly don't care, bro. But then there's the named faction, Crimson Fleet. They have their own faction, literally. They have their own like system, basically, where they've taken over. That has its own set of vendors, and you can get shielded cargo to be able to smuggle contraband and not get it picked up by scanners. And they have their own quest. Their entire own quest line, like a major faction, just like the UC, just like the Free Star. I want nothing to do. I don't like where this is going. Blah blah blah. So you can ask him about the Crimson Fleet right here. Again, though, Crimson Fleet, basically like a major organization, but they're the bad guys, right? I don't like where this is going. There's two ways that you can play what's about to be presented to us. So obviously I'm assuming that you can assume that Commander Akande wants me to risk our neck to go undercover for him, right, with the Crimson Fleet. You do have the autonomy as the player to choose, while following through on this quest line, if you want to be loyal to the UC, or if you want to say, F the good guys, I want to join and be a Crimson Fleet proper, or whatever. So either way, up to the end, you'll play through the quest the same, for the most part regardless, but you can touch base and be friendly with Sistef the entire way, which means no bounty. You can go to New Atlantis, you can go to the United Colonies systems or whatever. Doesn't sound like we have much choice, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't help them at the end, so basically that's where it ultimately goes at the end. You have to finally choose at the end of this quest line, after embedding yourself with the Crimson Fleet, knowing that you're actually, see, we could refuse or whatever, but no, we're just gonna accept it. We're in. You can refuse it, I think, there and trigger the quest line in other ways or whatever. But this is the most fun to me. Whenever I actually have a bounty and it like organically introduces it, it's not at the beginning of the game. So like we actually have done some stuff that might put us on somebody's radar. So it makes sense enough to me. But what sucks about this part is you have to wait through that whole conversation with Akande. And then you have to still, look, Sarah's there. She ain't even mad. Can I not finish this part right now? Perfect. I can just leave right now. So basically, when we start that actual quest line, we'll be able to, how do I get out of here? I don't have like an end thought to that. When I was like, we'll be able to, I don't have an end thought to that. How do I get out of here? Exit. It's got an exit sign on it. Is this it? That's a door we can get through. Is it down here? But basically what will happen when we start that quest line is we talk to Akande, and then there's another Bro, let me out. Is this how I get out of here? What am I supposed to do? I don't remember. Oh. No. How do I get out of here? I didn't do something. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Yeah, this is me. Occupied. Authorized. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, and I'm just drawing a blank because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I know to talk to the people later. I gotta get in this elevator, and that's what takes me up. Are you gonna take me up there? No, he's talking about shooting me. There's no direct path seen. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? We wasn't here. Oh my gosh, now it's popping up because I left this area too quick. So we have to do it. This is the part. I think we just have to do it. It's dumb. But at least we can get out. Every time I tell you this is going to just take a few minutes, we're going to quickly get to it. It's going to be alright, don't worry. It just keeps getting delayed. That's kind of why I really like this game, though, when you actually do play through the quest line, because you can have the best of intentions. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm setting off to do or accomplish. And the game can remind you real quick that it has other plans. And sometimes it doesn't matter what your plans are if it has other plans. Come on, dude. Let's just finish this up, Akande. I'm skipping through it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm skipping through it. We're not gonna do this quest line for a minute, so like we're gonna quickly get through this. Like, it's an impressive ship. I don't know where I fit in. I know you need stuff, so we're gonna have to go there. I assume you already got a plan in mind. Great. So you want me to go to Cydonia? Sounds simple enough. Yeah, we're gonna get in, bro. We'll talk to Toph. Just point the way. I'll get it done. Yeah. I'll do my best. I'm just doing this for the money. Oh my gosh, come on. We're literally trying to do one specific thing over like a 3-hour period now, over 2 streams. I can't make any promises. Come on, Akande. I don't have any follow-up questions right now. Toph, make it quick. Come on. Yep. I'll get you as much information as I can. I think I understand. Don't worry, you want all that stuff. If there's stuff there, I'll find it. Just let me go. I'll bring you as much as I can find. Oh my gosh, that's very generous. Thank you. Alright. Finally. No more questions. Let's do this. Alright guys, let's do this. Leroy! No. Jank! I had to finish it. It was like an OCD thing. I couldn't just not finish it. I think that's one of my favorite videos ever. Not because of the Leroy Jenkins, but literally the first part. I don't know why. There's just a confidence that I can hear in dude's voice. He's like, alright guys, let's do this.
Fair.
I feel like I see a lot of myself in that. Bro, yes. Ghost 1, great thing saying to save. Definitely need to save. 2, I thought, oh, did we have Carol out and then it crashed? I might need to get Carol back out, because I don't think we have Carol back out right now. But we need to get to the lodge, and then I'll get Carol out. Carol will be able to help us with what comes next. Not directly, but she's going to look good in what we're doing. Like, not specifically, but it's, I agree, we need Carol in the field. Oh, actually, to be fair, Barry would be more... Did I get his name right the first time? Yes! Yes! My bond is growing with Barry. I'm finally remembering his name. But no, I like Carol better. Let's get Carol out right now. Apparently the gang is all here. I thought I did an update on it, but it just like completely deleted the old version of the mod, and then I downloaded a new version of it, and I also downloaded the Shattered Space add-on or whatever for it as well. So if we ever do decide to play around with Dazra and Shattered Space, get any of those companions, we should be able to use them with the gang is all here as well. All right, we got Carol out. Come on, Carol. Let's go try to put this artifact up. And save. Didn't I just save? I don't remember. We're saving again. Yes! Yes! Finally!
Nice.
2 hours of footage later. Finally! Yes! Alright, here's where it starts going down.
I can't reach anyone on the station.
Sounds like trouble. Don't worry. What do you think it is? Tell me the last thing they sent. What's the last thing they sent? Starborn attacking the Eye, but already left the Eye. Said that they're coming to the lodge. So what are we doing? Hold on, Vladimir, we're coming. Starborn are coming. We need to defend the lodge. Is anyone else hurt?
Is anyone else hurt?
The hunter. That's the dude from the bar at the spaceport, and then the bar at Aquila City. Sam's in bad shape. Do we go try to help Sam, knowing that the hunter is on his way to the lodge? It means effing business. Or do we stay at the lodge and decide to try to defend here and say, Sam, you're on your own, buddy. You're pretty much dead already. So stop this. We don't mean you any harm. Is anyone hurt on the Eye? Or if anyone's hurt on the Eye, you're dead. The Unity, what are you talking about?
I mean, he already hurt somebody from what it sounds like.
True. True.
Anyone else is hurt on the Eye, you're dead.
Okay, okay. Oh, the dog sees somebody walking. He might start barking any second. He is ridiculous. But again, so what are you thinking? We going to the Eye to try to help out the injured? Or are we deciding we need to hunker down? So it might be too late. We need to stay here, protect the artifacts. I'm not leaving anyone. I'm going to the Eye to rescue our friends. Can't we just forget the artifacts and run?
It's really hard, but I feel like it's the first one.
You think we need to stay here?
I want everyone watching each other's
I mean, that
not using anyone else today. I don't know what
you're putting me in a tough spot here.
That's what it does to the player. That's what it does. And I'll tell you specifically, if you fought and said that you were gonna go to the Eye, it would be Sarah specifically who would be pleading with you to stay. Uh-oh. It's gonna start out up here. So some meta spoilers. One, saving again. But it's gonna start out up here.
I mean, you don't want him getting the artifacts, right? So.
Right. Oh crap. Oh, we cannot fight the hunter. We cannot fight the hunter. So look, we're gonna meta spoil. We're gonna eventually get led by Noelle down into the basement, and we're gonna run into the basement. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Over here. We're gonna head off into the well. So come on, Noelle. Come on. Come on. I'm pretty sure this is added by Noel's Greenhouse by Sweet Pea. Pretty sure that was added, as was... We got a few seconds. There's Vasco. As was this. Botany Lab. Noel's Greenhouse by Sweet Pea. It's a great mod. It works with TG's, Tank Girls, Galactic Harvest paid mod. Come on, Noel. Open it up. Open it
Those
up.
are both pretty mods.
Right? They're really nice mods. I like both of them for sure. Tank Girl did a new mod that I'm looking to check out. It's a player home. It's the first mod of this kind. It's a player home that also comes with a buildable outpost area. I haven't looked at the mod yet. I've only seen it mentioned in a couple different Discord servers. I can't remember if I saw it on Reddit or not. I do believe the mod is actually available already, or currently, but just that concept alone, that you get a pre-built and decorated player home by Tank Girl, and it's got some really cool features in it, and then it also comes with a buildable outpost radius area, whatever. That is crazy cool. So yeah, we're not waiting for Noel anymore. We're not waiting for Noel. Oh crap, we're trapped in some stairs. We're friggin' trapped in some stairs. Oh my gosh, get out of here, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, the hunter. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're just trying to get to the spaceport. Get out of here. Luckily, I know we're running through in the well. Get out of here. Oh, crap. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. He's still going to be out at the spaceport, too. I wish we had a better jetpack. Make things a little bit better. We're going to pop a med pack right when we get out here. Alright, come on. Come on, guys. Run. Friggin' run. 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 Don't go to the poofing in. Starborn people. Oh, crap. We're running out of oxygen. This is not good. Just keep running. Just keep running.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, we ran out of oxygen. We're moving so slow. Oh, we're moving so slow. My man's tired. He's winded. Oh, just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, he's winded. He's got a little second breath. Keep going.
Run.
Keep going. Keep going. Forget everyone else. Just get in here. Someone died. I don't know how I just got points. Somebody died. Get in the cockpit. Take off. So now we got to get to the eye. That's what it just popped up on the mission status under high price to pay. So the hunter came in, grabbed Walter, but threw him down, attacked us. We made it out the lodge. We made it to the well. We made it out the well to the spaceport, to the frontier, left New Atlantis. Oh, man. What are we going to do with the armillary now, they wonder? You never get your hands on it. Attack. Why would I attack with this ship? I haven't yet got the Math Dark Fang Mach 1 in our possession. If I had that right now, no lie, I might be bold enough to see what happens just for the fun of it, but you're never going to get your hands on it. Oh, so we're impressing this person. I think that's the hunter. I'm pretty sure that's the hunter that's on the Scorpius. I can't remember. It might be the emissary, but I think that's the hunter. I can't remember the name of the emissary ship. Okay, the eye. Let's get to the eye. Prepare yourself. Do you need a tissue?
So hot, I think all my tears.
All tears have since evaporated. There is no crying with the heat on this day. Come on, get to the eye. We gotta save Sam. He's got a child. Oh, poor Sam. To be fair, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I oftentimes choose like a UC background. I do a lot more stuff with the UC. Hey, Pongo, man, quit barking at people. I don't even see anybody. You're literally barking at nothing. No. He's gonna stop, I promise. But we gotta check on our down friends. Hey, Pod. Come on, get back. It's somebody going in the neighbor's house, bro. Get back. Don't go back over there. Don't go back over there. It's literally somebody going to the neighbor's house. Stop. You're gonna go in the house in the cage. If you can't be outside without being a problem, you're gonna have to be in the cage, bro, because you be getting into the trash and tearing up the couch. I mean, to be fair, what are they doing? Are they having like a party? Because they got people like parking in front of our house now.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's finish this so we can get to this break. It's like 8:15. We might even just not break. We might just end a little bit earlier than thought. But either way, let's find our down friends. Barrett. We still got Barrett. Much to probably OG Tennessee Sharon. We definitely still have Barrett right now because we are getting the power that gives us a duplicate. For sure. It's my favorite Starborn power, aside from personal atmosphere. So, as long as you're alright, Barrett, whatever. Plus, he reminds me of Strand from Fear the Walking Dead.
He reminds me of someone.
He reminds me of Strand. What is that? Domingo Coleman? Isn't that the actor's name? I don't know. Something like that. Love that dude, though. And then Andreja. Definitely one of my favorite companions. Super happy we still got Andreja. Well, you just stay there. Just chill for a minute. I'm avoiding the elephant in the room. Oh no. Oh no. We got poor little Cora. So fucked. Oh my god. Sorry for cussing, but man, that's so messed up. That's so messed up. Cora, look away. Oh, I don't know what to say. What's the right thing? We need to move more sharp. Oh, this is it's not funny. This is how I deal with sad things. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, Sam, me and you, speaking meta, we've had a bunch of adventures together, buddy. We've had some good times. Maybe one day I'll actually go through the Unity and we'll see each other again. But you didn't make it this time, buddy. And you left your daughter. So maybe you should have got good before you tried to face off against the hunter.
He tried.
Here he lies, for he tried. That's what his headstone says in my mind. Vlad, come on, buddy. You're way too buff to be sitting there like a punk. Come on, bro, get up. That's what I'm talking about. Gangster. That is the tragedy that I've been building up to for so long. Had we decided to go to the Eye instead of trying to defend the Lodge, Sarah would have died at the Lodge when we went up, and we would have saved Sam. So Sam would still be alive, but Sarah would be dead. So no matter what, it's based on your level of affinity with those 4 Constellation members at the time of starting this quest. And I can't remember if it's the highest and the lowest, or if it's the 2 highest, but it's at least the one that is the highest is in that top 2. But 2 companions are then selected based on affinity level, and as the player you have to choose which one gets to continue with you in this universe and which one the hunter takes from you in this universe. There's more to the story. I won't tease any more than that, so I don't have a whole bunch of failed streams between now and when you actually get to see it again. But the only thing that I will tease is through some sort of mechanic. It could even be dream flashback. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything. But we will see Sam again, right? But as we knew Sam, we've just recently been introduced to Sam in the playthrough. As we knew Sam, Sam is now dead. Right there. Like, Sarah left him in, like, a position that makes it look like he went out like a punk. There's nothing heroic about that stance that she left him in. And we're just going to leave him here, apparently. No, it gets cleaned up eventually. It does get reset, obviously. There is a funeral service. I won't spoil more than that. So there is a continuation, like, for Sam within the story that honors Sam, and it is treated respectfully within the story as the loss that it is for the team within the story, for sure. So it's a sad thing, but I think that they do a very good job. The first time that I played through the main quest line and I hadn't had it spoiled for me and I didn't know what was going to happen and it just happened, I was definitely like, okay, well done, Bethesda, for sure, because I didn't see that coming, and I thought I was making the right move for, like, what my character would do, but I think the first time I did it, I think I had just got to where, like, my character and Sarah wanted to be, like, romantically involved or whatever, so I was learning about that mechanic, and, like, right after, like, the first or second dialogue prompt in that was when I started the storyline, and I thought Sarah at the lodge would want me to go help, I think it was Barrett, at the eye, so I went up to the eye to save Barrett, came back to the lodge, and chick was dead, and I was like, oh man, well done. That is very well done, for sure. But the Starborn want the artifacts. We need to move them. I'm not gonna lie, see, look, Carol really does look cool though on screen. Like, it really does look cool. If you're gonna have that Xeno, I keep saying it, 0.35 for the size is what I got that little buddy at. I love it shrunk down. I think Carol looks super cool. Thorjan said, well, Sam should have taken some time to learn some skills instead of taking all that time whining all the time.
Well,
Sam do be whining, though. He does be whining. And I don't agree with him on a lot of his whining, to be fair. I really like Sarah. Like, Sarah gets a lot of heat on Reddit, at least. Like, people be talking bad about Sarah. I like Sarah. I really like Andreja. Like, nobody talks bad about Andreja. And I really like Barrett. Barrett's like, he's very divisive. You either really like him or you really don't. But it's few and far between that I see people, like, genuinely championing Sam. I don't dislike Sam. I like Sam. I've had tons of fun with Sam before. But I do think that out of the four, he's probably my least favorite of the four. I can build an outpost, duh, and put up defenses. So the armillary is the thing that holds the artifacts when they're up and spinning. And what we're saying now, basically, is, hey, these Starborn know where the lodge is. That's where we had the artifacts. We got the artifacts successfully out of there, but we need to get these artifacts in the armillary somewhere else or whatever. So now we can build the armillary either on our ship or at one of our outposts. This is the eye, though. I think this is cool. Check that out. That's Jemison, where New Atlantis is.
looks cool.
Like a Earth-esque.
Right.
You see the frontier right there, docked onto the ship. Really is a beautiful game, right?
It is.
And again, like, some people can hate on a lot of the story aspects or the longevity of some of the different quest line story arcs and stuff like that, but I think this game is very well done, for sure. Vasco, get the F out the way, bro. I'm trying to talk about how the game is great. I'm trying to talk about how the game is great right now, Vasco. Move. Yeah, there we go. Stupid robot. We're gonna undock. We're getting close to the end of the stream, to be fair. Because somebody asked, I think it was Bip asked, Ghost in the chat, if Ghost was getting ready to stream. I know they are at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I am, which is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time where Ghost is. It's in like 30 minutes, 30-ish minutes, somewhere in there. So we'll definitely be getting closer to an end here soon. And we'll be wrapping up here in just a few minutes, and hopefully you're going to do like we do when this stream ends and follow us over to Ghost's channel, and we're going to watch the Xenomaster themselves with whatever shenanigans they're getting into next. I'm pretty sure Ghost said that this stream is basically going to be showcasing their new 1.1.4, I believe is the version update for the Xenomaster mod. So check this out, the Shattered Space DLC decided to go ahead and load in. That's cool. I'm not trying to do that right now. It's on a moon I often use. Over here, is our outpost on Nisoy? Why did it take us to Nisoy? What was the original objective for taking us here to Nisoy? Do I still have an outpost on this moon? I don't see the icon for it. Oh, I do. Oh, check that out, I do. We're not building the armillary right there. We're definitely not building the armillary right there. But that's cool to know that the Shattered Space DLC will be right there. But that's it for that part right now. Obviously, the next thing we'll do is build the armillary. And then from there, we've got a bunch more temples that we would have to track down normally. I don't know how that's going to work with the Revelation main quest overhaul mod that I use. I've never got this far in the main quest while using that mod. So we're going to find out. But there's going to be some interactions with the hunter and the emissary on our way towards uncovering some stuff at NASA, like Earth NASA or whatever. We're going to get some origins, a little bit of the lore of the origins of the Starborn and the powers of the artifacts and the artifacts themselves. We're firmly in the back half now of the main quest. So we're at the part where we're really going to get some broad strokes, some deeper information on the lore. We're going to be going to some further off, more exotic locations and learning some more intricacies of this web of history as it expands out for the player's perspective. But it's going to happen pretty rapidly, and again, we're basically at a straight line towards the end game from this point. One thing we are going to do, not hang out at Pontus because we don't have any oxygen. We do have personal atmosphere, but it is on the way to Violi. Britt hasn't got to see it like live just yet. We're gonna go over here to Violi 3 or Violi Alpha, sorry. Neon, not Neon Core, regular Neon. If you go to Neon Core, it'll take you right down into the main like strip in Neon where all the shops and stuff is, or shop and stuff are. But if you go to just Neon, it'll take you to the spaceport. Because we can run right over here to the ship technician. We can go to this container. Check that out. Property of Math Productions. It's got like 1 million credits in there. We're gonna take all of them. So we're gonna be loaded for a minute.
Nice.
Right? Without being a Class B yet, can I see it? No, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna go into our inventory. We're gonna go down to the notes. We're gonna click on the cheat terminal. We're going to back out. We are going to give us, under skills, traits, and powers, under the tech tree, we're going to go down to piloting. And we already had 1 level. We're going to bump us up to level 2, and then we're going to bump us up to level 3. That'll allow us to pilot Class B ships. Now we can talk to this ship technician. Come here, buddy. And let me see what ships you have for sale. I'm sure we will. Oh, and it's number 3. 3 is my favorite number as well. So check that out. The Math Dark Fang Mach 1. It's an incredible ship. B-class reactor. It has seating for tons of crew. The jump is 30 light years. The shield's insane. The cargo capacity is insane off top, way better than the Frontier. And as we level up payloads down the line, we'll have, you guys saw it on the upload this morning, an insane amount of storage space available. You see the value of it, about $650,000 approximately. So we'll have like 350K left to be able to play with. So maybe we can get us maybe like a player home on Neon, like the penthouse or something like that. We can figure it out. But we'll purchase the Math Dark Fang, and let's check it out real quick. It's dark out, so we'll see it with its lights. Or we can dance for a moment and celebrate this new ship. Shout out again, Bad Clams 83 Gaming. This is such an incredible mod, right? Super cool. He was like, dude, you and Britt need a ship. He literally said, you and Britt need a ship so that way you guys can have better capabilities whenever you're trying to grab jump to places. It won't take so long. This, that, and the other. You'll be able to have way more storage capacity for when you're doing your outpost build, stuff like that. And again, everybody knows Bad's like, dude, I know, like, you don't do that much with the ship builder because you're doing other stuff more often than not. Bad already is a fantastic shipbuilder, has a bunch of other ships in their creator profile on creations. Like, you can go download other ships that Bad's made right now. And he was like, dude, I want to hook you up and make you one. That's what this one is right here. We're dancing into the daylight so that way we can see it even better. I think that's a freaking cool looking ship. Right?
Yeah, very cool looking ship.
We ain't even doing a 360 because I don't want it to leave view of the screen.
The dancing.
No, the dude or the ship.
No, I know. I'm
Oh.
laughing at the dancing. I love the ship too.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of how I dance. A little bit. Maybe. That definitely is kind of. I've been doing the Bernie. Let's go check it out inside real quick, and then we're getting close to the end here. Hey, Elevated and Marty, thank you guys both so much for joining the chat, joining the stream. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. My biggest takeaway so far from what we've discussed this evening, one, effing hot. It is crazy, stupid hot. I feel the sweat all around, in the pits, everywhere. Stupid hot. Two, we fixed the load order. We removed one mod. I rearranged 3 or 4 mods, and I added 3 mods. I did all of it off camera. Han, bro, they're the neighbors. You know them. He doesn't care. But I did all that off camera, and then I tested off camera, getting back to the scow. I cleared through that dungeon again, got to the scow, and from there, we saw a dialogue prompt verifying that we fixed the load order. So that's when we went ahead and started the stream. We finished up getting the artifact from the scow, and we made our way back to New Atlantis. Dummy me didn't jump right to the lodge, and I went into orbit in New Atlantis after having left the scow as a pirate per Petrov's call to UC Systef. So we got picked up by UC Systef, and they took us in to the Vigilance and interrogated us and trying to get us to join the Crimson Fleet, go undercover for them. We said maybe, but right now we got to get back to the lodge to drop off these artifacts. As we did, we found out that the hunter was attacking the eye, had already attacked the eye, left the eye, and was coming towards the lodge. We stayed at the lodge to defend it, went to the eye, basically catches us up. Sam died. Ripped the band-aid off. If you didn't see it yet, Sam's the one who didn't make it. Little Cora is left without her father. It's a tragedy, and we will mourn the loss of Sam. Right?
Right.
Akila's prodigal son, right? And this is how he goes down. At least he went down doing something heroic. I feel like his dad and granddad could appreciate that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we got now the Math Dark Fang Mach 1. We have arrived at Alpha Tierna, and we are definitely getting one of my favorite Xenos. We haven't got one yet on this playthrough, but the mod that Ghost and I, Ghost doing all
I'll
the
be right back.
work.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. Girls calling. That's fair. But where was I at? The mod that Ghost and I, Ghost is doing all the work on, that I'm just getting to contribute here and there with and provide a voice for. I cannot wait for everybody to get to see that Xeno vendor mod. But that mod has my dude with Clyde, who is a Toadface Xeno, one of my absolute favorite Xenos, if not my absolute favorite Xeno in the game. We need to get one. We're going to load up the Mach 2 CCDs because I don't want to waste time. I think that gives me the best chance. And we need to get out a weapon that's not going to deal too much damage. Do I have any Xeno? Oh, I got 5 prod charges. Let's go. Okay, let's do this. We're going to save. We're definitely going to save. Oh, I was thinking about Britt right there, and I was like, man, I wish she was here. Save. Perfect. Yes. Save. Marty, you asked what mod did I remove? The companion dialogue framework. It seemed like every time my companions were trying to have like a dialogue cutscene and otherwise like a me and someone else conversation, like if I had the right companion and they were supposed to interject something, then that would cause a crash. And I think it was OG Tennessee in the last stream that they were like, hey, it's probably the no companion is the only one that makes sense. And I was like, you know, semantically, that absolutely makes sense. So I keep wanting to acknowledge by, you know what I'm saying, basically asterisking. I'm mostly convinced it was removing that mod, which fixed the issue that I was having. But I did also rearrange 3 or 4 mods from the bottom to the top, and I added in 3 new mods outright and put them in a new position from where they weren't before, right? But the main mod I removed, the only mod I removed, because I acknowledged, I think when the audio wasn't working, I can't remember if it was stated when somebody could hear me or not, but it's a cardinal sin, right? For mod load order management, don't delete mods from an existing load order or save file. I definitely did that with that companion dialogue framework. So far, so good, though. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was a roll of the dice, and I wanted to roll the dice, and I think so far I didn't get snake eyes. So fingers crossed. Let's catch a Xeno, hopefully. I saw a herd of toad faces when we first landed, so I know they're close. Those scorpion buddies kind of freak me out. There's some toad faces. These buddies are cool. These little, the herding grazers, I think is what they're called. No, it's the herding something filter. Let's not get in a fight with it. There are so many toad faces to choose. Oh man, which is the right one? What's up, buddy? You're pretty okay. You're warning the other ones about me. I mean, I could go for any of them. Let's just go for the first one we saw. What's up, buddy? Let me get behind you. Let me get... Oh, he's smart. He won't let me just get behind him. Okay. Okay, you know what? You're too smart for me, buddy. We need another one. This one doesn't know I'm here. Oh, flap! Dang it! Where's another one? Oh, ooh. Ooh, I like these buddies. Ooh, I like those buddies, but I don't want to flap that one. Yeah. Yeah, I want to flap one of these. Dang it, why did that one run off? So the reason I'm trying to get behind them, you have a better chance of throwing a CCD from behind, so I assume hitting them from behind gives you a better shot. Dang it. So far the prod, not helpful. Oh, he's going to sleep. Dang, did you see that in the background? That little shrimp dude just made that one go flying. Come on. Why? He was asleep. Oh, crap. Oh crap, oh crap, he's coming for me. He's coming for me. Alright, so come on dude, I just want a toad face. I want a toad face that I can name Clyde. Oh crap. Oh crap. Don't want to tangle with that. Thing freaks me out. Come on. Come on. Come here, buddy. Oh, I didn't have an ammo in. Come on. Come on, bro. Get him. I gotta weaken it. Get over here. Actually, just stay there and get really weak. Sarah, don't kill it. I'm trying to... Oh, it's running. Did it die? No, it didn't. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. It's friggin' fast. It's friggin' fast. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Come on. Come on. Why? Come on. We're doing it. Ah, I killed it. Dang it. We're taking all its stuff. Alright, come on, let's get a toad face. I don't want a cockroach. I don't like cockroaches. These things freak me out. How much time we got? We got like 10 minutes. We can catch something in 10 minutes. There's a toad face. Next to a cockroach. Toad face yelling at a cockroach. Attack! Alright, so that's gonna kill that toad face if I hit it with this sword, for sure. Don't run, bro. I'm trying to throw a CCD at you. Come here. I think all your friends are dead, bro. You're like the last one. No, there's more in the distance. More of the stupid shrimp. That's what we need. That's what we need. Alright. Okay, there's more than one. We should be able to get one of these. Come on. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, bro. In the face. Dang it! Why? This is why we feel so embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie. When people say like Tommy is like the Xeno Master, Xeno Ambassador, I'm like the Xeno hype man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I can talk about it real good and make people think like, man, this mod sounds interesting. I should probably check it out. Cause I'm like, hell yeah, you should check it out. It's super dope. Let me tell you why. But like when it comes to actually catching Xenos and being efficient with this mod, I am not the example that people should be following. That's why I always say, right after this stream, especially if I get on Sundays, definitely go over to Ghost Channel and watch the actual Xenomaster do their thing, because way more proficient than me, way better information than me when it actually comes to game skills, stick skills. Why can I not catch anything? Come on. That one looks small. Come on. Why? Come on. Just let... There, I'm out of them now. Take a hit. I don't know if that's injuring it or not. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, I got one CCD left. This is why, Ghost, if you're watching, brother, right now, this is why, if you remember months ago, I was like, bro, you need a way so that way people can not have to just find the resources to craft these components. Like, people need a way to have to buy, like, because you only get the starting one, so you need more. Bro, it was so selfish of me, because this is why. I am so not good, and I need all of the stuff I can get. Alright, we took that one out. We got one more. It's going to be lucky. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. They're nervous about us. There's the cockroaches. Oh, crap. There's another one of those things. You guys are fine. Don't two-shot him. One shot. No, I missed! I missed! Oh, I threw the last... Oh, crap. I threw the last CCD. I literally just threw 2 Mach 2 CCDs, 5 standard CCDs, and 5 battery charges with the prod. So literally, I guarantee you when I look over at the chat, I already can assume what Ghost is going to be telling me. Dude, why don't you use an EM weapon or take down some of their health or do... I agree. I know these things. I don't have an EM weapon with me right now, or at all in this playthrough, I don't think. Look at Carol. Look at effing Carol. But yeah, no, that was not a successful Xenohide. Oh man, I was trying to get a shot at Carol attacking this buddy. I need to get better about his thumbnails. I know that some of my thumbnails are trash, especially most of my thumbnails are trash. Okay, I need to get better about it, and I feel like maybe like using this camera mode thing would help. I mean, that looks kind of cool just by itself. Look, Sarah's like blasting him. Where'd she go? Yeah. That might be a thumbnail. We'll find out. I don't know. Probably not, because I don't like how that thing's floating. You know how I hate floating structures when I build an outpost? Homie's feet on this side are definitely floating. I do not like that at all. Right on for sure. I'm definitely going to do more Xeno hunting for sure. And we're going to get better about it. We're going to get EM weapons because EM weapons are going to help out tremendously. We're going to get more CCDs, and we're going to make, there is a consumable item that you can craft that increases your odds of being able to capture Xenos. We're definitely going to do a lot more Xeno hunting, especially because poor Brit, she was the main one who wanted to see the Xeno hunting. She's going to get to see it on the playback and all, or whatever I edit and upload or whatever like that. But, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to do it so she can be out here live in the moment and experience it with us for sure. Other than that, I know we got like 10, 12 minutes, just enough time for a couple things. One, I'm going to go in the chat and I'm going to copy and paste because I didn't get a chance yet. Copy. I didn't get a chance yet to add in like a overlay in OBS where I can pop it up on screen, but I can go into the stream itself after I just copied the link for Ghost's upcoming stream. Oh, that's not mine. I was supposed to just copy the link, but that's the actual message that Ghost sent me in response. So it says, here's the link to my upcoming stream. That's not mine. That's Ghost. That's Ghost Rider's stream that's coming up at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Pacific Time, here in like 10 minutes, right? Definitely enough time to get yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat, stretch those legs. Go say hi to a friend, family, loved one. If you haven't talked to anybody all day, call them up real quick. Just say hi and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's important to not just stare at the screen. I'm convincing myself of that because I very much appreciate all of you guys on your screens right now hanging out with me in this moment, right? I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun. We did fix the load order. We did get quite a bit of progress done in the Constellation storyline for the main quest. And we are at a good enough point now that whenever we stream, we aren't necessarily going to just have to try to power through Constellation questline stuff. But maybe we can take a little bit more time to let the universe of the game breathe, get back to some outpost building. We're going to do a lot more Xeno hunting and hopefully some successful Xeno capturing. With the new Math Dark Fang Mach 1, we are absolutely going to be exploring as much of the settled systems and beyond throughout the star map that we can. We'll be able to jump great distances to be able to get to and from where we want to explore, right? With Starfield Compendium, we'll be able to look up specific locations that have an abundance of Xenos. We'll be able to check them out and hopefully even build at some of those places, right? But ultimately then it'll bring it all back as we wrap up this last back portion of the Constellation quest line, because I do really like the stuff at NASA, the Nisha or whatever. That quest is a whole lot of fun. And then obviously the more we get to learn about the Hunter, then the Emissary, and the ultimate decision at the end of the game. I'm definitely looking forward to being able to explore that for the first time on the channel, because I think so far I'm basically at like one of the furthest points I've been in the main quest on this channel. So it's going to be a lot of new experiences for all of us on the channel from here moving forward, and I'm super excited about that. Heck yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate absolutely everybody going through again. Will, Bib, Elevated, Marty, Thorgen, Ghost, Bad. Everybody else that's watching, that stopped by, that's going to watch the replay. If I missed somebody without scrolling up, I apologize. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did enjoy the stream, I hope that you press that like button. It helps out a lot when you do. I also hope you consider subscribing to the channel, because that as well helps out a lot when you do. There's a whole lot more content on the way, right? We just talked about a whole lot of fun stuff that we're going to get to, that we're going to do more things that we haven't ever done on this channel yet. We're right there on the cusp of all that new stuff, right? So definitely subscribe to the channel and don't miss a thing. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what you want to see next, and as always, take care.